Hello, welcome back to this board game life. My name is Mark, and today I'm going to be unboxing Finspan, the Sharks and Reefs, the Sharks and Reefs expansion from Stonemaier. Finspan Sharks and Reefs adds to the excuse me, let me try that again. Finspan Sharks and Reefs adds to the variety of the core game with a focus on sharks and fish that live among coral reefs. This expansion introduces new coral reef habitats to your ocean mat and more incredible sharks with fearsome new abilities. Players can now nurture colorful coral reefs in each of their ocean's 3 dive sites. Healthy reefs enable you to play powerful reef fish, unlock fish abilities, and score bonuses at the end of the game. Meanwhile, sharks scatter schools of young to form even more schools elsewhere and leave behind food scraps that any fish in your ocean can consume. To play this expansion, you will need Finspan, the core game. This is designed by Michael O'Connell, with the solo version being designed by David J. Studley. The art is by Catalina Martinez, Anna Maria Martinez, Armillo, and Mesa Schumacher. Again, it was published by Stonemaier in 2026. It's for ages 14 and up, plays 1 to 5 players in about 45 to 60 minutes. All right, now before I get to the opening, if you'd be so kind, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell icon so you're never going to miss any new content. We really appreciate everybody. I know as of the recording of this video, we've hit 700 subscribers. We are so thankful to all of you that have done that. We would really love to get to 1,000. And so with your help, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to us. And again, don't forget the bell. All right. So let's just get to the table and dive into why we're really here. All right. So this is the box. No shrink wrap on this. Just a sticker. All right. So we flip it around so you can actually see. Turn it sideways so it's this way. All right. So here's our rule book. We do have... It is that kind of like heavy textured paper rule book that they Stonemaier often does. It's only 8 pages, so again, this is just an expansion, so you do need the base game. So there is the Nautima, because it's nautical, right? But here's the solo rules. So it's just for that. We do get a tray to hold all of the cards and everything. And let me see if they say anything about if you put the whole, maybe you can store all of the content. Let's see if they say anything about that. Because it looks like I wouldn't expect that much content. So we've got, how many cards? 75 fish cards in here. It almost seems like that might hold all of the cards from the base, and so we'll find out. All right, we do have some wooden stuff. We got 90 coral tokens in here. So we've got some like little, these are like wooden, little green algae looking stuff, some purple, and some bluish little corals. All right. So those can go in there. And let's see what we've got. We've got cards. We have 2. So these are 5 coral reef overlays. So I'd imagine these are going to overlay at the bottom of your player boards or attached to the bottom. Let's see. It says overlay, so it should just cover the bottom. Let's see if that's what they're doing. Or it looks like a different level. Place, let's see. That's number C. So each player places either side of any coral reef overlay. Oh, so there's 2 sides to it. So that one. Okay. You put either side of the coral reef overlay on their ocean mat. Each player places either side of the coral reef overlay on their ocean mat, covering the existing twilight zone. So you're just putting it onto covering that spot on your player board. All right. So we have a scorecard and some updated achievements. So, which will include the stuff in the content here. So that's, oh wait, hold on. I didn't go through the cards. I didn't look at the cards yet. Let's see. I think this was across there. I'll just throw all this back in here for now. Let me won't do a lot of the cards. I'll just show a couple. I mean, they are what you probably expect. I mean, if you've got Finspan, Wingspan, Wormspan, you kind of get the gist of the cards. So, but if you've not played Finspan, this will give you an idea of kind of what their cards look like, and the difference in Finspan. One thing I do like is that the cards are the resources. So, like this one here, you have to spend a card, and it has to be deployed into that twilight zone. And if I recall, I think it's worth 1 point. And then that's the size of the fish, the 14 centimeters. So some cards will be, you might get bonuses depending on the size of the fishes. And then over here is when played, this is what happens. So, but there's a pocket shark. Here's a rough shark. So here's a bonehead shark. So, but that'll give you an idea. Let's see. Here's a triggerfish. It was kind of a toothy goby. And then it looks like there is, I think now we're getting into, I think this is for your solo. And then there's some more. These got a thing on the top. So I think these might all be for, but solo down here. And then you got player aids and things like that for the Automa. So that's the look. So pretty quick. Again, it's nice that they include these trays, because then you can basically put all of the cards. So that's the cards right there from the expansion. So I think there's a lot more though, but I think they'll all fit unless you sleeve them. That might put a little bit more, what do you call it? It'll definitely make them taller, but you can put your little baggies in the middle, and so there we go. All right. Well, again, thank you for watching. I do ask if you'd be so kind and hit that like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell icon, and if you would like to leave us a comment, please drop that comment below. We love to hear from the audience. I'd love to hear from you. Feel free to ask any questions, share any thoughts, comments, anything that comes to mind. Did you get this game yet? Do you have the main game? Have you played this one yet? Let me know. If you've played it, I'm curious what you think. I like the original. I do like Finspan, but Wormspan is my favorite of the three. But I think Finspan is my second, even better than and I like Wingspan. I kind of went all in with Wingspan, but yeah, the changes. Like, I like here how they kind of got rid of the whole resource thing, which is still in Wormspan, but it's different. Like, you can go get what you want. Unlike Wingspan, depends on that dice coming out of that bird feeder, and I hate that thing. That bird feeder hates me. All right. Well, anyways, thanks again for watching. That's the game for today. Thank you for playing.